It was either the learned Egyptians or the royal kammites. So they understood sometime when you die, you don't know who you are. You're lost. And somehow if they could take a simulation of what they had in this world, they could still keep the same thought process and evolve on where they was trying to go. So it was a marker or a sign to keep a certain amount of consciousness where they was going. But it wasn't the masses of the Egyptians. Most of the Egyptians were just buried, you know what I'm saying? And some of them in the regular grave site didn't even have caskets, tombs and stuff. Yeah. What's that?
What are we to expect on esoteric level in this couple of months?
As always, on the esoteric level, things are changing. Just remember, the masses is this. When you're looking out here in the sky and you're looking at all the things that happen in this realm, you're going to be disenfranchised. A lot of the things that's going to go on is going to go on the inner body, on the inside of you. That's one of the keys. A lot of those are going to go on the inside of you. So that's what's happening. We are changing as we speak. You see what I'm saying? So that's some things. Just focus on the inner body and the consciousness on that level. What's that?
So what do you think? They say that the plan is 2005 to get ready to reinstitute the draft. So what's going to be the reaction of black people all over America when this comes down on them?
They're going to go on, black people in America, they're going to go and fight and do everything that white man tell them to do.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? They're going to go and do whatever that cracker got up for them, that's what they're going to do.
One question.
Yeah.
100 times worse.
Well, it don't matter. That's, you don't worry about the masses. Discount them. They're going to do what the greater society tell them to do. And you can't worry about that. What's that?
Yeah, what do white men say when they go to the space and they see UFO? Is that true?
Okay, two aspects of the UFO thing. Any physical UFO that abducts people is government. We have vessels, they are not physical. They're spiritual, they're not physical. Any UFOs you have that abduct people physically, that's all by the government. Number one, they fuck up because they only abduct white folks. You see what I'm saying? Those are fake. We have spiritual vessels, but they're spiritual. Why the hell would we, you know what I'm saying, travel in a tin can somewhere? And why the hell, if they was physical, why we haven't seen them? We the people. So that's all fake. Yeah, that's all fake. It's spiritual. They are spiritual vessels. Huh? Yeah, and they have a lot to do with your inner self too. Yeah, it has. We're connected with it. Give me some questions, huh?
What about the Fahrenheit when we get out? What do you think about the fact that
I think it's good for the mere fact that they are forced to even put a movie out like that. It's great because it means the society is in real serious trouble. On the other hand, if they didn't want that movie to come out, he would have been dead. So anything that come in that theater is sanctioned by the government. You just don't put nothing out like that, you know, hell. So in so many words, it's good because they're trying to do something because they're running scared. So that's great for the mere fact we got that to come out. You see what I'm saying? But, you know, but he's doing this falsehood to think that there's a two-party system. That still got you in mind control to think that the Democrats are different than the Republicans.
That's right.
And Bush is going to be different than Kerry, his goddamn cousin. And his skull and bones brother. What's that? Uh-huh.
So Netta said that man created God. I was wondering if you could shed some light on that.
Man created God.
That's what Son Netta said.
In so many words, what this also means is this. In the beginning, In the beginning, there was Gaia, which is the great mother, Tartarus, which is considered the inner earth, but the earth itself. Before there was even a heaven, there was an earth. Now, whether it was physical, that's a different thing. So in so many words, if you read the ancient texts, the Numa Elish and the different texts, we were always here. We just wasn't in the physical state. So that probably what they talk about, because the messenger used to talk about that some, but we were always here, and all the texts indicate that our origin was prior to this creation. To say our world is built off of several other primal worlds that existed before it. In those primal worlds, we are the Titans.
That's right, come on.
And the entities that ruled the known universe for the last couple of thousand or million years were our children. We took a hiatus and became in the physical. The physical entities used to rule prior to the entities that are in the that so-called reside in the universe now. It's just a matter of a principality shifting.